opportunity for listening to sociology, but we know what sociology is. We know, if you read it, you know that sociology is nothing but the systematic and scientific study of people. That's what sociology is, the long and short, all right? So if you have a multiple choice question and it says sociology is, and all these four answers or possible answers, you know that sociology is two things. It's a science, right? And it's a systematic study. Those two things. It's a science because of what we're going to talk about in the next chapter. We start talking about investigation, scientific investigation, sociological investigations, right? All of the sciences, whether it's psychology or biology, trigonometry, whatever, physics, you know, all of the sciences, including sociology, goes by adhering to the basic principles of science. I mean, investigative science. Sociology is the same way. In our quest to study people, right? In our quest, we just don't write a textbook like you all are looking at or should have reviewed at least the first chapter by now. You know, these books are written as a result of research. Research on people. Someone would say, well, how much is it to know about people besides somebody's name and do I like them or not, or do I want to get to know them or not, or they in my class, or they live on my street, and there's my neighbor, or what, and this is my mama, my daddy, or my aunt, my uncle. What else is there to know about people? Well, there's a lot. There's a lot. And just like I mentioned before, I think in the first class session, I really wish that every student in every university had as a requirement the introduction to sociology. But that's not the case. But you ought to get your benefit. That's good. The study of people is broad, it's vast. It's a tremendous bank of information that's worthy of review because it helps you a lot. It helps you to understand people, understand your family members, understand those people who are close to you and those who are even not close to you. The author of this text tries to help us to understand that there is a relationship between everybody and society. Everybody and society. If you think you're operating or live in a vacuum, you're wrong. You have a relationship with our culture, and you have a relationship with society as a whole. The author does that, says that in so many pages. But if we cut through the chase, that's what he is saying. And he throws a few terms and adds plenty of the terms in our voice culture, talks about society, talks about social structure. Those are terms that you all should be able to understand by reviewing the definitions that your author gives you. Every time there's a bolded term, your author defines that term without exception. You know? So I really don't need to take time to define a bunch of terms for you when it's in your textbook. But I'll do some of those things, just so that we're on the same plane on a particular day that we're together. So, your author made reference to this huge thing called society. You can't see it. Culture. You can't see culture. Show me culture. Who is it? What does she look like? Culture is everything about everyone. Talk about how we talk, language, the songs we sing, the clothes that we wear, the food that we eat, the houses, the apartments that we live in, dormitories. All of that's culture. So you should be able to define culture if you understand culture. The author in this textbook and other textbooks spend time making sure that we understand that culture is not static. Culture changes. Culture changes a lot. I remember a time when I thought it was weird or yet you didn't see a man wearing an earring, a boy wearing an earring in his ear, or a woman wearing a nose piece, you know, or a diamond in her, or in her lip, or in Chet State we got one sociology instructor who's decked out, you know, and she's got something here, let's see, here, 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 she's got it all. And she looks good, you know. But listen, when I started teaching at this university, she probably would not have been able to get a job not here at this university or at Chet State where she's working now. Things have changed, right? Things have changed. Culture not being static. Change is inevitable. Question: how is it that culture changes? Somebody talk to me. How is it that culture changes? Why is it that the culture changes? You know, if I say, and the author says that culture is not static, yeah, what makes culture change? Somebody help me out. Yes, ma'am. Name. Harper.
Usually like tragic events can change culture.
Tragic events can change culture. Absolutely. Yeah. We can list the tragic events that have occurred in this country so many, so often. But laws change, right? People's values change. People's feelings about certain things change. As a result of that, we do different things. Somebody else. Hi, name?
Savannah.
Savannah what? Lake?
Nipping.
I'm sorry?
Nipping. K-N-I-P.
Oh, that's right. I-N-G, but it's not, right?
Huh?
Your last name ends with I-N-G? Yeah, but you don't hear that.
Not really.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I couldn't get it, but anyway, come on, talk to me.
I was gonna say like evolving in society.
Well, society is ever evolving, right? Right.
I feel like,
Yeah.
I feel like it influences culture.
It does influence culture. It should be. Events help us to change and to not be static. But every change is not predicated by something big. Something big. So what else? Come on, talk to me. Name? Names?
Sophia Sandy.
Sandy. Okay.
Different events, or not events, inventions and trends.
Inventions and trends. Clothing trends, right? I mean, years ago, miniskirts wasn't in. Thank God they came in. I don't know how, but they came in. Men who used to not wear tank tops, the tank tops the men wear are in, you know, in classrooms and wherever, you know. Some kinds of shoes are in because somebody tried it, somebody else liked it, and others caught on to it, and it became a fad in a small area, and then others, things change. No authors would have us to understand that culture changes. So your authors would take us on to read this chapter to another line of thinking about society. And that brings about yet another question. How much are you influenced by society? Society. How much are you influenced by? How much do you think you're influenced by society? Somebody? I would say I'm not. That's just me. Go ahead.
Adrian. Adrian Shirley.
Adrian
Shirley.
Yeah.
I was gonna say like we're all influenced a lot.
We all are influenced a lot.
Yeah.
How?
Like technology.
Okay.
Social media.
Okay. Our values, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I have a relative, again, you can talk a lot about my relatives. I love my race relatives, but you know, they drive me crazy at times. I got a relative who has a tendency that when he's eating, he will beat his plate. He's eating. Yeah. This guy's single, right? and he's an engineer. And told Johnny, man, called me last week and said, Brian's gonna take this lady at church out to Applebee's. That's good, Johnny. And then we went on to talk, and I said, Johnny, do one thing